talking and bore you all. I want to introduce somebody that's very special to me and very special to a lot of people. As most of you know, I've been a Nike athlete for a long, long time. It started as a typical relationship between athlete and sports company. And I wanted that relationship. But it took on a whole new different tone and feel when I was diagnosed. And Nike was the first company that said, and Scott McCaffrey specifically, who was here tonight in person, I walked in my house on October the 2nd, 1996. I was diagnosed. I drove home. I walked in my house. The phone was ringing. And I said, Jesus Christ, who is this poor son of a bitch that's calling right now? And I picked up the phone. And I said, and it was Scott McCaffrey from Nike, and he said, hey, what's going on, man? How's it going? And I said, you're not going to believe this. I said, I've just been diagnosed with advanced testicular cancer, and it's in my lungs, and it's everywhere, man, and I don't know if I'm going to make it. And Scott McCaffrey, on behalf of Nike, and as a friend, said, obviously was surprised and shocked, he said, we're with you. We're going to stick by you. We're going to see you through this, and we're going to make sure that you get back on the bike and you're the best cyclist in the world again. That type of commitment at that time had nothing to do with shoes, had nothing to do with clothes, had nothing to do with apparel or just do it ads. It was a personal commitment. And so I take that very seriously, and this relationship has evolved. The Livestrong collection has evolved out of that. The yellow band came from Nike way back then. That one of the biggest companies in the world says we're going to make a collection and we're going to donate 100% of the proceeds. We don't want to dime. Whatever we make, whatever we sell, whatever profits are there are going directly to the Lance Armstrong Foundation. So tonight we have with us the president and CEO of Nike, a dear friend of mine, Mark Parker. And before I bring Mark out, the last part of tonight's thing, which you may have seen around a little bit, is an event called Stages. For about secretly and quietly for the last 10 years, I've kind of been a closet art collector. And in the last 3 years, since I didn't have anything much to do other than run around with Doug and fight cancer, which is a lot, this art passion accelerated. And so in the last few months, with Mark, with Christian Parks, with Jamie O'Shea, we thought about asking artists to come together and to give us their art, to give us their time, to give us their passion, either because they've been affected by the disease or they like cycling or whatever. And we didn't, nobody was off limits. We called everybody. Called Ed Richey. Ed Richey, will you mind creating a piece for Stages so you can help us fight this disease? Ed Richey says yes. We called Damien Hirst. Said, Damien, will you design my bike that I ride into Paris in this year's Tour de France? Damien Hirst says yes. We called Murakami and said, Murakami, Mr. Murakami, will you design a bike and create a piece for Stages? They say yes. Mark Newson. On and on and on. The list is long. The list is deep. Contemporary art in this day and age. And I think we're all very humbled by this collection of people, and it's exciting. And for them to donate their time, to donate their work for the foundation is huge. So I'd like to bring out Mark Parker, who shares his passion for sports.